The question says that our project manager schedules a kickoff meeting for a 12 weeks project. Two key stakeholders indicate that they are unable to attend the meeting. What is the action by the project manager in this situation? And the answer choices are continue with the meeting as planned and send the meeting notes to the absent stakeholders, meet separately with the two stakeholders prior to the meeting and capture their comments and commitment. Option C says that escalate the issue to the sponsor to obtain the commitment from the absent stakeholders. And option D says that reschedule the kickoff meeting for a time when all the attendees are available. And let's see what is the right answer for this. So the right answer is option D. Reschedule the kickoff meeting for a time when all the attendees are available. Now, the participants in the poll over LinkedIn, they were confused between option B and option D. And many comments that I received from my students as well as from the other participants on this question, they were of the opinion that although D seems to be the best thing to do in the scenario, but in the real life, most of the times we have to go with option B because if all the stakeholders are not available at one time, it's difficult to schedule the meeting eventually, then it is better to go with option B. I agree. Let me provide my explanation to this question. So, first of all, the way I apprehend any question, the keyword and the key terminologies in the question. The kickoff meeting, it's about kickoff meeting, right? Then it's what is the problem statement in the question? That two key stakeholders, this is important, right? That those are key stakeholders and they are unable to attend the meeting. Now, what should we do as a project manager? See, this is what we teach to our students in our live classes as well, that when you are in a project management situation, at least in the exam, you should be going with the best practice, with the best thing to do in this situation, right? And of course, at times, there is a conflict between what the standard suggests versus what the situation demands in the real life project. And depending on the scenario, as per the real life scenario, you can go accordingly. However, in the exam, you should be going with the best practices suggested by the standard, right? And this is why this is the reason why option D is the best answer in this situation. Because if you as a project manager is unable to engage two key stakeholders in the meeting, then it is better to find another slot, because the kickoff meeting is a very important meeting, and we need to be understanding that what is the agenda of the kickoff meeting and why the kickoff meeting requires all the key stakeholders, especially the team members in the meeting. So let's proceed with the explanation. So D is the right choice, and I usually go with the right choice in the end, and I first explain that why the wrong choices are not the best or the wrong ones. So in this regard, C is going to be altogether eliminated. Why? Because if this is a purely project related issue, then you are not going to discuss that with the sponsor. This is your thing to deal. If the stakeholders are not available, their calendars are not matching, they are showing other priorities, this and that, the sponsor is not going to help you with that. In this way, you probably are not owning the project or your responsibilities as a project manager. So C is altogether eliminated. Now, why not A and B? A and B are like not the choices, the best choices, I would say, for the same reason. Because in both A and B, we are doing the same thing, that we are just dealing with those two stakeholders offline, not in the meeting. But before that, I actually want to explain that what's the agenda of kickoff meeting. See, kickoff is the first formal meeting where that all the team members, the resources, the stakeholders are going to introduce with each other. They are going to meet each other. They are going to get to know about the project more. The project manager is going to lead that meeting, and he's going to explain that why the project is being executed in the organization, how it's going to help the company as well as the the teams, the overall business, and what kind of support and engagement is he looking forward to towards the stakeholders and the resources, and what is the different roles and responsibilities by the stakeholders and the project team members. And this meeting also is a huge opportunity for the forming stage, the same forming stage that we have studied in the Tuckman's ladder for team development. So this is the first opportunity for the team to meet up each other, to get introduced to each other, to get to know each other, that who is going to work on what area, what responsibility is going to be assigned to who is going to work together on multiple deliverables and tasks. So that is another opportunity why all the team members are required to be present on that platform, ideally, like I said, the best practice. So reschedule the kickoff meeting for a time when all attendees are available is going to be the best choice, the best practice in this situation. But yes, if the project manager is continuously unable to find a common slot for all key stakeholders and the resources and the members in the project, then probably he can go with B or with A, because A is saying that continue with the meeting as planned and send the meeting notes as to the two absent stakeholders later on. Like when the meeting is over, just compile all the meeting minutes and the main discussion points and share them that with them. Or as in this scenario, those are key stakeholders. So maybe their involvement, their power, their interest, or their influence in the project is expected to be more than the other stakeholders. So it's better, as a second best choice, it's better to go to the two stakeholders prior to the meeting, to engage them, to gain their support, to get to know about their queries, and to get to know more about the requirements, the needs, the expectation from those two stakeholders about the project, after letting them know about their contribution towards the project, and then continue with the meeting with the remaining stakeholders if continuously you are not able to find a common slot with all the primary stakeholders and the team members. So yes, those who have answered B, they were right as per their as per their real life experience. And to be honest, when I used to be in that position, I used to be doing B as well. But the best practice is to try to find a common slot if possible. And if the second time, the third time that a project manager is not able to find, then probably he can go with B. In this case, B. Otherwise, A is also a possibility if those two stakeholders were just stakeholders and not the most important one or the key stakeholders. Then A also is a possibility. Right. So I hope you got the explanation to this question. And I think most of the people went with B, then with D on my poll. But this is where PMI actually helps you to get to know that where you need to, where your PMI head and where you need to go with the flow and as per the situation. So hope guys you have liked this explanation. I am going to come back with another explanation very soon. Till that, take care. Goodbye.